Podcasting can be lonely and extremely monotonous. A lot of time, you might just be speaking to the walls. You don't get any direct feedback, and it is normal for you to get demotivated in podcasting. And when your motivation is at the low, and when you're not seeing anything coming out of it, it is normal for you to develop that self-doubt, and which essentially leads you to pod fade. So, how do you overcome self-doubt and stay motivated in podcasting even when nothing is really happening for your podcast? Now, I'll share about 6 to 7 steps, which are pretty simple steps, which I used when I started off. I had no listeners, I had no feedback coming in, I didn't know what I was doing. So these are some very simple tips that I used when I started off, and you can also use it. It can help you a lot. And the first one is to go back and revisit your why. Now, understand that everything in content creation starts with your purpose. And your purpose is basically what helps you stay on course, what will help you stay motivated, what will keep reminding you of why you really started it. So you might want to go back and revisit your why, revisit your purpose. Look at it, see if anything has changed, if you might want to realign it. Just read through it. I would recommend writing down your why even before you start it, and keep it at a place where you can go back and keep looking at it, because that is one thing that will keep you on course. That is one thing that will keep you motivated and will keep pushing you to create content week over week, show up consistently. So number one, go back and revisit your why. Number two is to create a praise folder. Now this is something that I really did a lot when I started off. Whenever you get a praise from somebody, a good review from somebody, or whenever somebody writes to you saying that your podcast did really well, or when you see a 5-star review coming in or a rating coming in, screenshot all of that, save that into a praise folder. Now when you feel really demotivated and when you feel down and out and don't feel like creating content, go back and revisit that praise folder. Go through every one of those feedback that you received, and you will realize that the kind of impact that your podcast, your content has made on a lot of people. So keep relooking at the praise folder, keep adding to it. That is one of the best ways you can stay aligned with the purpose with which you started, and which will help you stay motivated in content creation, especially in podcasting. Number three is to change your focus a little from metrics to impact. Now, a lot of us are so used to looking at metrics. We go back and keep refreshing our stats dashboard every week to see how many downloads we got, how many listens our episodes got. Now, and it can be extremely demotivating. It can be extremely disruptive for your podcast, because when you start off, you're not going to see a lot of stats out there. The number of listens will be very low. There will be no reviews. The number of downloads will be low. When you keep looking at it, you have all the more reason to get demotivated. But understand that podcasting doesn't start off giving you results from the first episode. The first 40 to 50 episodes are, if I am to put it that way, a complete waste of time, because nobody is going to listen to it. You're going to get very low feedback, very low listenership, very low downloads. But the real impact only starts after that 50 episodes. So your goal should be to keep releasing or keep publishing episodes. And the only way to keep doing that is to shift your focus from metrics to impact. Look at how your podcast is impacting people. Look at even that one email that you get where somebody tells you that your podcast made a real difference in their life. So instead of looking at metrics, start looking at the impact that your podcast creates on people. Number four is to take imperfect action. Now, we all tend to try to strive for perfection. We want our episodes to be absolutely perfect. We want our episodes to be like the Joe Rogan podcast, extremely good in terms of production quality, content quality, sound. Don't burn yourself out doing that. Some of the best episodes, some of the episodes that got the most downloads for me or got the most listens for me were the ones that I just released. I thought that nobody's going to listen to it, and I just released it. But I found those were the ones that got the most listenership. So some of your imperfect episodes are the ones that are going to get you the most downloads, or get you the most reactions, or get you the most listens. So it's okay. Go ahead, take imperfect take action. Let your artwork not be top notch or the best quality. Let your description not be the best description that you're writing. Let your episodes not be as polished as a studio quality podcast. It's all okay. Focus on creating quality content. Keep generating content. Keep doing it every week. The focus should be to stay consistent. The focus should be to keep publishing an episode based on your frequency. If it is every week, or if it is once in 2 weeks, that should be your focus. Stop focusing on perfection. Start releasing imperfect episodes. Number 5. Now, this is a real problem that we all get into. We all start comparing ourselves to other podcasts. It might not even be in your niche. We just look at maybe some podcasts that we're listening to, and we find that there are 50 reviews for that podcast. There are a lot of ratings. The downloads are pretty high. They're talking about making a lot of money and all of that. And we start comparing our journey to their journey, which is one of the biggest mistakes that content creators make. Now, understand that your journey, the point that you are in your journey, could be very different from where they are. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Just focus on your journey. Just focus on improving yourself every day. That is what your focus should be. And when you focus on that, when you don't compare, you don't feel demotivated. So stop comparing, start focusing on creating content. Number 6. Now, this is something that I did a lot when I started off. It is to celebrate your small wins. Now, we tend to wait for those big, huge wins, reaching maybe 100,000 downloads or 1,000,000 downloads before we can celebrate. Well, that is one big mistake that we do. Don't only focus on some of those big achievements. Celebrate the smallest wins. Keep a target. Maybe you might set a target for yourself to publish about 10 episodes. So the day you publish 10 episodes, celebrate. When you get your first review, celebrate. Now, when you celebrate small wins, it keeps you motivated. It gives you the required motivation to continuously keep creating, and that way you will still stay focused, and you will not lose focus, and you will not lose motivation. That is one of the best ways to stay focused, and one of the best ways to ensure that you're overcoming self-doubt. And 7th and the last one, which is to join a support circle. Now, in content creation, communities and support circles can be really helpful because they ensure that you're staying on track. They keep you motivated. Whenever you are down, whenever you don't feel good, you can go into the community, read through the community, reach out to somebody, find an accountability partner. Now, communities and circles actually help you stay motivated, stay aligned. I would recommend joining a good community, a good circle, which can help you stay focused and stay motivated. Now, if you're somebody in the podcasting niche, or if you're a podcaster who's relatively new, I have a community I'm putting together, which is to support small-time podcasters grow their podcasting business and make money from it. So if you're interested to join, you might want to join the community. The link is there in the description box below. Go ahead and join the community. So those were the 7 tips that I recommend in order to overcome self-doubt and stay motivated when nothing really is happening in podcasting. I hope you found value in it. If you did, then do give this video a thumbs up. It'll help others find this video. And if you're new here, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell notification to stay updated with all of the latest videos. And if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment below and I'll respond to all of that. I'll be back again with another interesting discussion around podcasting. Until then, keep listening, keep watching, and keep creating. This is goodbye from Dilip.